This has a intercom in the front and the back.
So she can call and tell you what she wants.
Yeah, she can call and tell me what she wants.
Here, pull it down. Now push from the back with your gun. Okay. I don't know if I want to take this with us or not. Hey everybody, Pete, Iron City Garage. So we are here on this great Wednesday morning. We're getting ready to go get that Avion truck camper I bought. So we rented a truck for this because that thing is for an 8-foot bed truck. My truck's a short bed. The fellow we're buying it from said he did haul it on a short bed with the tailgate down. I was just afraid that that thing might be kind of tail heavy and I could mess around and screw up my brand new truck. And that truck has a really packed schedule ahead of it the next couple of weeks. So for what a rental from Enterprise Commercial costs, and I'm a long-time customer of Enterprise Commercial, this was a whopping $112. So we're not going to screw around with my brand new truck with a short bed. We can just get the right piece of equipment for cheap money. So that's what we did. We had a heck of a time getting it this morning. A new guy didn't really know the difference between a long bed and a short bed. So we were supposed to be gone like 2 hours ago, but I had to do a bunch of running around and go clear across town to the airport to get this. So, but we're here, we got it back. We got the tailgate off of it, so now we're ready to go. This camper has like a newer set of jacks on it. Like when I say newer, I mean like from the 2000s. I mean, it was like an aftermarket set that has a really nice cradle and they all work together and they tested them already. So we should just be able to back under this thing. So for those of you that have slide-in truck campers, and I'm no expert, believe me, this is the first one I'm ever gonna haul, and I've never owned one or anything. Did a lot of research. Seems like for a slide-in camper, the correct way to tie them down is to buy a tie-down kit where you have like almost C-channel spreader bars that hook to the frame of the truck. They come out past the body. And then where those wings are hanging out over, you go to those. So you're pulling up on the frame of the truck from the wings and kind of squeezing the bed. We're not gonna have that today because I don't have that kit and this is a rental truck. So my plan, and I'm kind of glad we got the Ford because the Ford does have really strong tie down points in the bed compared to the other brands. I know my Sierra had really weak. I could like peel them and fold them. So my plan is to hook some 10,000 pound straps, you know, the big fat yellow ones. I don't know what they're rated for, but hook those up, kind of run those down. Then back under the camper, like the leads down at that end, come around the back and have both ratchets on the back of the camper so I can always adjust them. And then so we don't mess up the rental front here, I can get a strap in here in between the bed and the body, hook it on the frame and go up and over the roof of it, just snug so that we don't get any bounce. That's if I can't manage to fish a strap from a cleat or these inner cleats here. Ford has these other cleats here, which are kind of cool. If I can't fish one here and come up to the actual tie down on the wing. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't seen this thing in person yet. It's about 2.5 hours away, but now we got the right truck. We're gonna get on the road. We're gonna see how it goes. Luckily, we're not hauling it cross country or anything. It's only like 2.5 hours and we're just on 22. So not even highway. We're like 50 mile an hour all day. So we should be okay. So, but we're excited. My dad's really excited because he loves this thing. It's gonna be hard to sell this thing, honestly, because my dad's gonna want to keep it, but he don't have an 8-foot bed. He got a Sprinter van, so he's kind of beat. I can make those work, but I'm hoping that the lights on the camper just work. I don't think it's anything that we can't overcome today. Great. All right. Got the backup camera delete kit. Sorry, trucks. we're here. It's everything I thought it would be. They got the jacks working, which is great. We'll walk you around it real quick. Pretty much all original. It's got like a little bit of stuff that needs put back together. It looks like there was some corner molding here at one time. Probably just aluminum corner molding. Some of this is let go, but the sheeting's really nice. Most of the caulking is still there. The corners are nice. That caulking's still there. All the rivets are still in it. There's no big wax up on the corners. This jack system is really nice. This is an aftermarket jack kit. They said they got about $3 grand into the jack kit on here, so that's cool. Just, it looks really good. The pictures, they took really good photos to begin with. He even has like the jack system. So this isn't gonna work on this Ford because it was for whatever 90s truck the guy had that was using it, but that goes into the receiver, and this has a tubing frame, so it'll actually sit on the receiver of the truck, on the frame of the truck, in addition to being in the bed. So we're not gonna have the luxury of using that today, but we don't need it. We're gonna be okay. The inside, there's no direct water damage other than just being here in Pennsylvania. So I've worked on a lot of campers like this. Like this really isn't bad. This plywood, even though it's clearly gotten wet, it's solid. Like I can't even peel the edge of it. So what I've seen people do with these is just clean them up, paint the cabinets kind of nice, put a floating floor in, and get new cushions and that kind of thing. And they turn out really nice. So we'll see what we got when we get back. I think on the way home though, we might grab some bug bombs, because I'm seeing a lot of ants in this thing. So I think we're gonna set off a couple bug bombs in here to give us a leg up for when we get in it. I think there's one just crawling on me actually. Yeah, there's tons of ants all up in here. But yeah, it's cool. So you saw the inside. We'll cruise down this side here. We're hoping that when I plug this thing in, it's so nice. We're hoping that the tail lights work, or I can pop the lenses off and twist the bulbs a little bit. Hopefully those work. This even got a little flag holder on it. Really cool. The stairs click back up inside. They're checking to see what they have as far as original keys and stuff for it, but they've owned this thing for a really, really long time. But so you got these ants here. That is at least not a carpenter ant, so that's a good thing. That's probably why it's still pretty solid. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing loaded up. We don't want to waste our time. We're gonna run some straps, get the truck under it, get it loaded up, and get back on the road. So me and Shane on a real long night. Yeah, not bad. All right, so we'll get some straps out. So these are the ones that I'm going to run all the way around the back of it. I mean, it would probably be better middle.
When I brought it home, the first thing it tried to do was fall over on me.
Really?
Because it had the 3-point jacks on it. And I put this system on it, I'll tell you what, buddy, I didn't have any problem after that.
Well, that's good.
You know, the new people, I gotta show them all the old stuff to keep all the kids.
All this stuff will shine out. It's all aluminum.
Yeah, I was looking at where I could buy some Alumabrite at.
Blue something. Did you see my other one?
Yeah, I like that one. It's just a little big for me.
When I bought that, I kind of lost interest in this. Actually, the refrigerator's in there is brand new.
So how's this thing haul? Pretty good?
It was a little bit back heavy because so much sticks out over the back end there.
Yeah.
But no, my Ford was a long bed too. Maybe, no, wait a minute. Maybe my Ford was a short bed.
Did you have to have the tailgate down?
And I had to lay the tailgate down.
Yeah, it was a short box then.
But it hauled. That F-250 I had hauled it fine. I mean, it hauled it fine.
Well, that's what we got today. This is a rental, but...
This is a rental.
Yeah, because my truck's a short bed.
Watch the wheel well. Okay, go ahead. Start. Come on back. Come on back. Is it clearing?
Yeah.
Take it slow.
Slow, Pete. You're coming up on the wheel wells now.
Good. You're good over in this side. That side, Heath, you got about 2 inches. This side, you're pretty tight.
It can kind of flex over.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do you want to just keep going back?
Go ahead and come back just a
Come on
little.
back real slow.
Yeah, we're okay. We're past the wheel well there.
All right. Hold it. Hold it. You're going to bring the back end of the camper up. All right. You're good right there.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, you're going to hit the back now.
We got about 3 inches.
Go back.
Good clearance.
good, Dustin? That's it. Yeah, we're good, I think. We got this much space underneath back there.
Oh, nice. It's a little out of skew, but it should slide when we tighten it up. It should square itself. Yeah, this side's out. Like
it can shift a little bit.
Well, here, look this way, like across the back bumper. See what I mean? It's tighter on that side than this side.
Yeah.
But I think we can fix it with a strap. I think once the weight's on the truck, she should slide.
It's pretty close. Is it pretty close over there?
That's a rental, right?
It's a rental. I got the insurance.
You got the insurance just in case. Maybe set the front in a little first. And then come down in the back once you're close to the light.
Hold up. Set the back down. Hold it. Hold up. Yeah, it's not touching. It's close though. I mean, it's like, it's real close.
The hitch slides in there, then the cradle, that bar cradle's right up against it.
Okay, yeah, that's what he was saying.
That back corner over here needs taken off.
Yours?
It's the middle switch.
The back corner back here. Okay, buddy, I'll trade you $2,000.
Back one's all the way up.
No burnout.
Going camping for Memorial Day. Go back your way. I'm just gonna connect them together in the middle. Like
I had it in Bluebird fortunately. From beginning to end. I had it up in Lakeland.
trans in that one.
It's long, buddy.
Oh, is it?
I would probably put something behind him.
Yeah. We'll find something. I'm just gonna get this one started. I brought you a nice rusty crank strap, I guess.
Give us a couple more so it's covering a little more.
Alright, that seems pretty good. I brought a handful of zip ties. Like the workout would be amazing if the lights work. Yeah, and I can go like here.
Well, they did, buddy. Look at that, buddy. Light. Got light. See if the turn signals work.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That saves us a lot of time today. Nice. Left works.
Right works.
Good.
It's got backup lights for landing gear.
That's awesome. There we go. I can return that. Saved 30 bucks. I got one going around the back. I'm not gonna grab here. Oh, you know what I could do? That's what we're gonna do. You got your knife? Cameraman with the knife, and I don't have one. Go to all Ford. Pop the bed caps. Right to there.
Oh, decent amount of space in between.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to the, I popped out that bed cap. I think I'm just gonna try and go like this and pull it forward. And I don't think we're gonna have a problem with it bouncing. I think as long as I keep it in the
brought
bed.
long enough ratchet straps?
Yeah,
right?
honestly, right? It ties for the slack. Okay, that seems good. Okay. This one's going to be a little
It
lower.
doesn't even have that wood squatted down in it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That thing looked like it was really going down.
Hooper springs or something on there.
Well, we had such an ordeal with Enterprise this morning. I almost came here with my short box. I reserved the long bed, and I got there, and I'm like, dude, where's the long beds? Oh, they're right there. I'm like, no, not one of them's a long bed. Yeah, they are.
Mechanic's best friend, right?
Yeah, oh, the DOT is out too bad.
How long have I had it?
I think we just determined the other day, more than 12 years.
It's been longer than 12 years. Bought this first, and then I think it's in the 50s.
Yeah, I would guess
It's
I think it's
aluminum,
in the 50s.
right?
I
That's
think
why?
It's in 50. It's all aluminum.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Do they still make Airstreams? Because I know
Yeah.
I've seen some.
Well, this thing has to
Airstreams.
be post-warranty.
Gotta be
You have to
tagged
put the number on it. This is probably built in the late 50s.
I actually had this up into the Adirondack.
Would you have a big fifth wheel probably, or a tow behind camper? And he was afraid when he got up in the Adirondacks pulling them hills and the extra length, it might be hard to, so he, that's kind of why they took interest in this, to do their trip up through there. Cool. It's definitely
We used it for interest in this
summer or two, or a couple
because
summers.
you could kind of off-road with this. We used it for a summer. We went camping a few different places in it.
It's pretty awesome.
And the clearance lights are even working.
A couple cans of Bluebird right gone over the car wash right across the street.
Cool. All right, well, let's go see the big boy, huh? I'll pull up that way. Your boy's got your money.
Yep. That's nice.
So wobbly.
This thing right here. My wife, it's 4 cylinders, it'll power the entire thing.
Wow, what year
It's
is
got
it?
3 air conditioning units on the ceiling and they all 3 work. This is a 79.
Okay. Doorbell, nice.
I'll show you this before I go any further. Look under there. Has a built-in safe.
Oh, check that out. That's awesome. Like a little cannonball safe in there, yeah.
That's a true safe too.
Yeah.
It has,
Before we had Venmo, you can keep all your money in there.
This has, what do they call it? Central vacuuming?
Oh, okay, yeah, you can just walk the hose around and plug it in.
The hose in and it reaches clear to the back of the front. And then here's their shoes on, but I'll let you come in with your shoes on. This is all storage.
Oh, wow, this is
all
70s.
This is all storage.
This is a nice setup in here, though.
Yeah, it is. It's, I put this in. This was an old TV stand. And I cut it back and put that electric heater in there. It can just turn or make heat.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
And what is this, a 6-cylinder cat or a 4-cylinder?
It's a 6-cylinder cat.
6-cylinder cat, no turbo.
It's actually an 8-cylinder. It's a 3208.
3208
cat, non-turboed. And it has these things, and I put all LED lights in.
Okay.
You know, because they don't make heat. Kind of like driving an airplane.
Yeah, it seems like it.
There's a lot of different things there to do, a lot of different things, but I'm going to show you.
Yeah. Check out the back of your little dinette.
Back.
Kitchen.
This is the original bathroom. This is all original wood.
Oh, it's got an actual shower instead of a wet bath. That's nice.
This is all original. That's a new toilet.
I like the ceiling.
New faucets and stuff. It's got a 4-burner range. 4-burner gas range. It's got a convection oven in it, not a microwave, a convection oven. And then this is just a conventional oven, conventional gas oven.
Nice big refrigerator.
I put that in new too. That was
Yeah.
it had an old one in it. These closets were all lighted. All the closets are lighted actually.
Oh, there's your panel box and stuff.
Well, I put a 4,000 watt inverter in this.
Okay.
So that when you're driving down the road, you don't have to have the generator running.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All she do is flip a switch. She
Yeah.
can make coffee. She can do whatever she wanted to do. You know, the girls have to have the vanity, right?
Of course.
This is the vanity. Right. This has a intercom in the front, the back.
So she can call and tell you what she wants.
Yeah, she can call and tell me what she wants without walking up there. It has an ice maker, built-in ice maker.
If somebody repowered this thing, it'd be really usable.
A built-in ice crusher. This is all storage up here.
Yeah. Did you list them? Okay. It's like a time.
When I first bought this, I walked around this key lock on the outside corner. Damn, there'd be a key lock on the outside corner. You know what it is?
Safety things so nobody can seal it.
This has a built-in alarm system.
Yeah.
Every one of these windows has one of these ones.
I've seen that on a lot of old cars. There's a random key switch.
Every one of them has one.
Yeah, I've seen.
And when you
too.
put the key in and turn that, and these windows are shut, if somebody would jimmy that open or get in there, it goes whoop, 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 whoop. You had no heat, no hot water. So I just cut a big hole in there, put this gas heater in there, plumbed it in.
Okay.
All you have to do is inside flip a switch,
Yeah.
and she
That's awesome.
kicks on.
So how much is this thing?
Well, I've got it listed for 21.
21,000. Okay. Well, we'll tell everybody 21 grand takes the Wonder Lodge. It's a forward control, and it's got an 8-cylinder Caterpillar in it. So I really think you could put a 6.7 Cummins in it or an 8.1 Cummins, no problem. You should have plenty of room. I also don't do the work, and I'm not a diesel mechanic. That is purely my
Roofs are actually
opinion.
made for walking on.
There's
They're made to walk on.
There's a hell of a roof rack up there. There's a giant roof rack that runs the whole length of this bus. It's really cool. You can put all your hippie gear on the roof.
That's called a goat rail.
Goat rail.
Goat rail.
Why do they call it a goat rail?
I don't know. But they were actually made for getting up there in stores.
I like these little individual awnings that pop out. Those are really cool.
These are all original. Those are all original. Air horns, dual train air horns.
It's worth putting the money into. I mean, tires are really expensive, but
It's pretty dirty right now. I've never left this get that dirty.
I looked at a lot of new RVs. I was going to buy one for the shows we do. I hate that they're all bonded fiberglass.
John
They're
from
all
Ansley RV
thin bonded.
was going to buy this off me. I pulled in there one time, but before I even got the air brake set, he come out and he said, "Wow, look at this thing. What is this?" And he said, "You pick out what you want on the lot," and he said, "I'll trade you." I'm like, "You serious?"
There's people that are interested. I bet you get some interest in this when you list it, but I'll forward anybody. You want me to send them to Heath, or you want to give me your number? Or?
Yeah, send it to Heath. You
Okay.
have his number.
I'll send it to Heath. No problem. We'll put Heath's phone number in here.
That awning works beautifully.
That's
just
nice. It's got the
slides
aluminum
out,
shield on it and
locks in,
everything.
Slides out and slide it up. Hey, buddy.
I appreciate it. We'll take good care of this thing. It was nice to meet you. If you're interested in the Bluebird and the Travel Lodge, get a hold of me. We'll get you in touch with this fella here. Asking 21,000. It runs, drives, stops, pretty much ready to go. Straight 8 Caterpillar. Is a 3208?
Yep.
3208 non-turbo. Nice original bus. It really, really is. A Class A motorhome. Let us know. It's got new tires on it. Needs a little cleanup, but really, really serious. Excellent preservation piece as far as it's 1979 all the way when you go inside. So, all right, buddy, we're out of here. We're going to try and get this thing back home safe. Thank you. Okay, it's loaded, and it went way better than expected. I don't know what's up with this. I mean, I guess it's because the older trucks, the bumpers didn't stick out so far, or it could be a height thing. Got a lot of gap there, but I mean, we're about touching the bumper, so there's a bunch of different things you could do to correct that. I'm real happy with this thing. It's got ants all through it. We're gonna handle that when we get home. There's ants everywhere. I hope they all fall out on 22. Too. We're gonna toss a couple bug bombs in there. Avion, that serial number's not telling me anything about the year, because I think this thing definitely older than an 81. They think it's 60s. I don't. I think it's late 60s, but we'll find out. I'm gonna do some research on that when I get home. All the lights work on this thing. When I say all the lights, I mean all the lights. The clearance lights all over the whole crown. Tail lights work, turn signals work, brake lights work. I plugged it right into the truck, and it's good. So that saved us a ton of extra aggravation. We got it going to the front bed cleats. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not gonna bounce because it weighs a ton. It put this 3/4 ton all the way on its butt. And then we got these straps here just to this jack system to keep it forward. As I said, we're not even gonna hit 70 miles an hour the whole way home. I mean, it's like a 55-mile-an-hour ride pretty much the whole way. So the plan is we're gonna stick it in the driveway, pressure wash it. I'm not afraid to move it with my Ram. We'll move it across the street with my truck. It'll be okay. Clean it, clean it, clean it, chop back it, clean it, blah, blah, blah. And then we're gonna hit it with Alumibright and see how it turns out. Once we have it all clean on the outside, we can kind of recaulk it, fix the little pieces that are broke, that kind of deal. But overall, it's really nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the inside of it. I'm not interested in keeping it. It's a little too big for me. I think it's super cool. We may or may not doll up the inside. Probably put it out there, see if it sells. If it doesn't sell, then I'll paint the cabinets, throw a floating floor in it, get the cushions done, and make it really nice. We'll see. Might do that off the bat. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of time is the thing. Clay doesn't really do that kind of work. I'm not gonna make him figure out how to do that kind of work. I do that kind of work. I have no time. See if my right-hand man, Josh, or my carpenters want to attack it. We'll see. Yeah, super cool piece. It's in better shape than I expected. I always like, anytime I buy something, I expect it to be worse than it was described, just because a lot of times people don't really know how to describe what they're selling because they don't sell old stuff. Or in this case, they may have not known anything about this. So these guys did. It was totally accurately described, and this jack system is just awesome. This is a big money jack system, and it's there's a cradle that goes 360 degrees, so it is like very stable. They're not just jack leg, they're all tied together, so very, very stable. Like these things, when they're just like a 3-leg jack system, you can like really rock them. And he said he's had a few of these and he actually flipped one over once. So I mean, they could fall on you with that 3-leg system. It hangs a little low. I'm not really worried about it getting home, but it would be cool if the truck sat higher. Like if you had a 1-ton, like a dually, you'd be like really sitting a lot higher. I don't think this thing weighs like that much, but it's probably 1,800 pounds, 2,000 pounds. Hanging that far back on a 3/4 ton is gonna sag it pretty good. You know, we had to shim it in the front. We had to throw a little piece of 2x12 under the front because we were touching the cab, but that's it. I mean, it's on there. I'm happy with it. I can't wait to see it get cleaned up. Hope you guys enjoyed the whole story about the Wonder Lodge. I think it's pretty cool. We're gonna see if we can't get it down 22 with no problems and don't get pulled over, so. The truck definitely knows that it's there, but it is a Ford gas jaw V8, very low regard. I am kind of surprised how much it sagged to 3/4 ton. Because a Ford will haul weight, I don't know, getting it up to speed. Like right now, I mean, getting up out of first gear is fine, but like when we were pulling that hill back there trying to get up to 50, it was like, she knew it was there.
What about, is that an Airstream slide in there?
It's an Avion, so
Oh, Avion, okay.
yeah, similar, not an
Where was-
Airstream.
Okay, did you find that here or
No,
there?
Pennsylvania. It's a cool piece. It's heavy though. I mean, it put this 3/4 ton Ford down on its butt pretty easy. So
Anyway, all right. Well, congratulations on your very cool find. I'm once again impressed with you, sir.
thanks, Dave.
Enjoy your evening.
All right, you too. See you, buddy. All right, so we made it. Pretty much problem-free. That's easy, really. Glad we had the right size bed. Definitely easier to haul on an 8-foot bed than a 6-foot bed. Oh, there's a lot of headroom in here. There was a table. I mean, you can make it what you want, but there was a table. I just saw pictures of one online. And then there's another bench that goes that way, and then the table should drop down and make this into a lower bed. It looks like the table top is right there. Yeah, there's hella ants in here. They're all up everywhere. We gotta bomb this thing. All right. Hopefully these work. Okay, so this rear jack is the one that's got to go up. So when I drive over these pipes, I'm going to make sure it don't pop up real high.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's going to pop up. So, yeah, we're going to touch here. Lift it more in the back.
No, the back is lifting faster than the front.
That's good. It's got 2 jacks.
Okay.
That should be okay. Just gotta watch them bed rails don't like super jump.
You're good. You're clear. It's all right. All right, you should be free.
It's a hell of a jack.
There you go. All good.
All right, well, that was way easier than I thought it was. Like perfectly planned, executed, no problems coming home at all, no problems coming off at all. It's everything I thought it would be and more. I can't wait to get it cleaned up because it's gonna kind of look like that and be really pretty. So I'm gonna send my mobile detail van up here from my detail shop. We will pressure wash it here, scrub it, Alumibright it, bug bomb the inside of it like 8 times, sweep it out, see what we have. As we clean it, we'll find damage and we'll fix whatever we can. These kind of little corner braces are what's missing on the back side, and along the bottom there, we can buy that stuff and break that stuff. Break it, like I have a metal brake here. So we'll dress up and doll up what we can. We'll try and open up these covers. I'll order keys for these locks or replace the locks or whatever. And do what we always do, make it better and resell it. Thanks for watching episode 1. It's home. Stay tuned for episode 2. We'll get working on this thing. I'm gonna go return my crappy Ford. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube videos, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So if you have an original paint or an original old fastback Mustang that needs work like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup or again a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're in the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.